सुखी सुखी एकदम सुखी सुखी।
और पापा को बैंगन बना दो, बैंगन बना दो तो आज गड़बड़ चलेगा।
Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to the launch of the much awaited X60 series. The video that we just saw is a reflection of our core human nature. It's human nature to seek joy, and we at Vivo believe that true joy comes as much from individual achievement as it comes from collective, emotional and soulful gratification. As a brand, Vivo is motivated by this joy of humanity, and our brand purpose is to create a world of joyous connections through simplified technology. And what can be this technology that can let people experience joy in this world? It is that technology which is inspired from and inspires back human emotions and culture. Vivo's cameras and intuitive designs are at the core of this. What better way to inspire human emotions than through images and pictures of people sharing the best moments of their lives? Moments which are happy, iconic, memorable, and special. In short, moments which make us human. This is the very reason why Vivo has and Vivo will relentlessly pursue advancements in imaging. As we ring in 2021, we reflect on the end of a historical year. To say that 2020 changed our lives is an understatement. The pandemic affected everyone, and that holds true for us at Vivo as well. While we faced a few hurdles in our path, we hope to be back stronger than ever before. And the first step towards becoming stronger is the launch of an exciting new product in our flagship series, the X series. X series is built for people who find joy in capturing the most imaginative pictures of this extraordinary world. In other words, people who believe in visual storytelling. When we introduced the Vivo X50 series last year, we took everybody by surprise. The world's first inbuilt gimbal camera technology truly redefined the photography experience. The all-new X60 series further builds on this legacy and stands on three pillars. First, professional-grade photography. Second, impeccable design. And third, flagship performance. Vivo has always put its users first. Not long ago, we and Zeiss officially joined hands to become global strategic partners. A pioneer in the optics industry, Zeiss achieved mastery in optics for well over a century, making it a legendary brand. This strategic cooperation between Vivo and Zeiss will allow us to harness the synergies of traditional optics and cutting-edge digital technologies to herald a new era of mobile imaging. Together, we shall benefit the everyday consumer with more professional and easy-to-use mobile imaging products and experiences. Our long-term collaboration with Zeiss is in three areas. First, driving innovation to constantly surprise our customers. Second, pioneering industry trends. And third, empowering user-generated content that celebrates humanity. As a leading brand that has consistently set high standards in camera innovations, Vivo is thrilled by this cooperation with Zeiss. This partnership is a testament that Vivo and Zeiss share high quality standards and have the will to march together to provide users with excellent tools for great imaging experience. I just can't wait to introduce you to the X60 series to show you what this partnership is all about. So, to tell you more about this, I would now like to invite Vikas.
The the foundation that defines our profound partnership with Zeiss. Photography is our shared passion, and our inspiration is you. Consumer centricity is the key for us here at Vivo. We were extremely glad to hear that our X50 series had a positive impact on your pro photography aspirations as well as style quotient. But we did not stop there. We continued listening to you, deep diving into our conversation to identify how we could meet your pro photography vision. Today, we share with you our truest love till date, which has its foundation in your emotions, your vision, and your love for pro photography. Presenting the Vivo X60 series. To cater to your elevated pro photography vision, Zeiss and Vivo teams have been working closely and intensively over the past few months to bring Zeiss imaging philosophy and Vivo's smartphone technology together, and also to perfect the sophisticated design and precision level of the camera's performance for few key challenges. Doesn't it disappoint you when your beautiful wide-angle shots are made imperfect by curving of object contours? This distortion was resolved using a special lens assembly, and we carefully fine-tuned your click shot to bring enhanced sharpness, clarity, and true shape to the final image. The light dispersion issue leveraged the meticulous Zeiss T-Star coating, which features a first in the industry multi-layered nanocrystalline coating. What you see out here is something known as ghosting, which is an unwanted addition to an image. T-Star coating uses the principle of light interference to reduce the excess reflection of light within the camera module, turning your shots into a moment of transcendence. I wasn't kidding when I said today we are sharing our truest love till date. Speaking of you, in our discussion with current and past Vivo users, we realized you love portraits. That got us thinking, isn't the time to bring a next revolution in pro portrait photography as well? What if the next revolution is so good is almost dreamlike? Introducing Zeiss Biotar Portrait for the X60 series. The Biotar Portrait style, named after the renowned Biotar lens from Zeiss, is sought by professional photographers across the world. Now, with X60 series, you can create exclusive portraits with a sharp focus on the subject and a magical trance-like dreamy bokeh. While I can go on and on about our association with Zeiss, let us hear what Sebastian has to say about Vivo and Zeiss' common vision on providing true customer.
This global strategic imaging partnership is between a global technology company which celebrates its 175th anniversary in 2021 and a 25 years young dynamic Vivo which is successfully exploring new markets. So Vivo and Zeiss have a lot in common. We both value entrepreneurial spirit and we both love passionately imaging. Together with Vivo, we strive to develop the premium tools ambitious consumers and photographers need to realize their creative aspirations. To achieve this goal, we see beyond limitations of today's technology. We at Zeiss have always the so-called Zeiss look in focus. The Zeiss look is characterized by sharpness, true colors, and the great bokeh, the so-called 3D pop. Photos and videos shot with Zeiss optics feature a certain quality and brilliance many millions of users appreciate. Sharp, distortion-free images with no aberrations to speak of and with true color in a wide and dynamic range. This, in combination with the Zeiss look, allows mobile photographers to create unique and beautiful images. We contribute our expertise in imaging and optical design, our know-how in enabling highest image quality with premium optical systems. And we bring into this technology and brand partnership our passion to contribute to the future of mobile imaging.
Thank you, Sebastian. I couldn't have put this better myself. Together with Zeiss, we have gone above and beyond to bring you pro-grade camera features for your smartphone. In addition to strengthening our pro photography expertise with Zeiss, we have also independently updated a revolutionary Vivo technology, gimbal stabilization. And who better to speak about the consumer benefit of this innovation other than an internationally celebrated street photographer, Vineet Vora.
Hey Vikas, how are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. Welcome to the launch,
Okay
Vineet.
boys, take a break.
Since we last met, Vineet, I gave you the X60 Pro to share your experience about the device. So, how has your experience been and what is your favorite feature?
Vikas, I must say the way Vivo has incorporated the gimbal inside a smartphone, it's every photographer's dream. And that makes it my favorite aspect. And especially for someone like me, whether me or my subject is always on the move, thanks to this feature, I'm rest assured that everything is going to be in focus. But tell me, where did this idea came from?
That's a really valid question, Vineet. Well, in our various consumer researches, we found that a massive 64% of poor quality photos are caused due to shaking. And the gimbal camera system, which is designed to rotate like a biological eye, was the perfect solution to minimize the shake. Would you like to know how it works?
Oh yes, I would love to know how a full kilogram of my photography kit works in a phone.
No more back pains for you now, Vineet. When the phone shakes, the gyroscope inside the camera setup calculates the direction and displacement of the shake. Then, with the help of electromagnetic adjustment, the entire camera module moves in the opposite direction to compensate for the shake.
You've spiked my curiosity. I love capturing the hustle and bustle of the city life on videos because the city never stops. And also, when I'm posting my reels on Instagram, I need to know how this gimbal works on a video. And the clarity you've achieved, my God, they're amazing.
Vineet, allow me to introduce you to something that we call the VIS 5-axis stabilization for videos. Beyond the angular adjustment, in our first generation, Gimbal Stabilization 2.0 now has the added capability to compensate for horizontal and vertical shakes as well as side-on rotation while taking videos. As a result, our gimbal camera system manages to provide 3 times more stability angle than the OIS camera. That too without cropping even the tiniest part of the frame.
Wow, Vikas, this is truly magnificent. Let me show the viewers at home how to achieve this. Boys, come back. So Vikas, the team at Vivo has truly redefined photography. Come, let me show you some of the shots I've taken with X60 Pro. I've taken are so much more vibrant and true as compared to other smartphones I've used. You know, I'll actually say that some of the colors, I haven't seen those tones at all. Is there some secret sauce in X60 series for this too?
Vineet, not every day do we get to meet a true photographer sharing his finer observation about our phone's camera. I am super excited to introduce Pixel Shift Imaging. Inaccurate colors spoil our most beautiful memories, be it the flowers looking off color in your Kashmir vacation album or your favorite red gulal turning pink in your holy photographs. This is something we decided to resolve. As you would already know, Vineet, the imaging industry has long been using bare color filter array to process the colors in your photography scenes. And the inaccurate colors are the result of 2/3 of the pixels guessing color based on the neighboring pixels. To resolve this issue, we developed a new technology, Pixel Shift. When capturing an image, the sensor physically moves to collect more information on the neighboring pixel color and neutralizes the guesswork to render true colors so that your reds are red, not crimson or pink. With the revolutionary Pixel Shift imaging, you will now have a whole new window of colors on your X60 series, something which you probably never had before. In fact, we are proud to say that X60 Pro is the first phone in the industry with inbuilt gimbal and Pixel Shift technology in the same device.
Because the more I'm listening to you, the lighter my backpack is becoming. Using the X60 Pro for a week and now understanding from you the tech behind the scene, I'm truly blown away. Thank you so much, Vikas. Needless to say, I'm keeping this.
Definitely, Vineet. I look forward to seeing some more amazing captures from you on your social media handles. Thank you so much once again for gracing us with your presence. Please carry on with your good work.
The pleasure is all mine, Vikas. Take care. Boys, let's get back to work.
Capturing movement is an area that the X60 series excels at with the Pro Sports mode. From pets running wild in the park to players going all out in the field, our lives never stops moving forward. And no one highlights this vibrant mix of energy and emotion more than our kids. And for them, we have developed a special feature called Kid Snapshot. Kid Snapshot with Gimbal Stabilization 2.0 together with Vivo's updated motion detection algorithm helps you take great snapshot and also allows you to add artistic bokeh effects specific to your kids' portraits. That was how you can take your pro photography to the next level with Gimbal Stabilization 2.0.
Hey Vikas, I could really use your help. Could you come over here a moment, please?
That's Rohan. Let's see what he's up to.
Yara, just give us a moment, please.
Hey Rohan, how are you doing?
Not too great, Vikas. This right now is just not cutting it for my shot.
Don't you worry. Have you tried the X60 Pro?
Ha! This is awesome. The X60 Pro. My last few days have been really great with it. But before I get to work, I really want to understand what makes low light photography with the X60 Pro so great.
Well, Rohan, more than anyone else, I think you will agree when I say the first key element to bring alive the low light photography in nanosecond after you click the camera is a large aperture. This is fundamental to ensure an adequate amount of light enters the camera which in turn brings more visual information about the scene you want to capture. For the main camera of X60 Pro, we have installed industry largest f1.48 aperture, increasing the light input by 16.8% compared to the previous generation.
But Vikas, simply putting a large aperture, I don't think is just enough. A critical aspect to accurately processing this increased information is lens alignment.
Bang on, Rohan. Since normal lens alignment wouldn't have sufficed, we had to innovate with a new technique, AOA, that is Active Optic Alignment. AOA divides the 7 lenses of X60 Pro main camera into a group of 6 lenses and 1 lens that adds additional accuracy.
And my guess is this is the magic responsible for the excellent low light shots that I've been capturing with this camera.
Absolutely, Rohan. We call this magic as Extreme Night Vision 2.0. Coupled with AI noise cancellation algorithm and 250% higher ISO, you can get astounding shots even in almost no light.
That is really cool, I have to tell you. But tell me, Vikas, portraits form an integral part of my photography. So does the X60 series have a dedicated tech to help me in that place?
Rohan, you have just touched upon one of my favorite features. As the person you care for stands there in backlight, unfazed by the buzz of the world, you just need to turn on SDR Super Night Portrait for the magic to unfurl. As you can see, the noise cancellation algorithms takes the clarity to the whole new level, and a segmentation algorithms separates the subject from the background, correct the distortion and restore it back. This gives the portrait more authenticity and the light speckles more magic.
Incredible. Mayara, could you please come back to your mark? This phone has completely sorted me out. Could we take a break for touch-up, please? Because I can't tell you how good this is. But again, let me share something I face on my vacation travels. So I love capturing nightscapes, but I never seem to find the right phone to get me that perfect shot. So will the X60 series help solve that issue of mine?
Definitely yes, Rohan. As only a pro photographer like you would get the intricacies of night photography. Allow me to let you in on the secret. Together with Vivo's Super Night algorithm, the dedicated wide-angle lens increases the exposure time to factor in more subject information. This technology lets you capture stunning ultra-wide night-angle shots. And in case you want to immerse yourself in the night horizon, we are proud to introduce Night Panorama exclusively for the X60 series.
So, Vikas, this is way beyond what I was expecting because, to be honest with you, I've never heard of Night Panorama, so that sounds fantastic.
Rohan, while a host of features help you see in the dark effortlessly, we are also excited about what you can do with the lights and flows using the long exposure mode.
Yeah, sure, Vikas. In fact, I find this particular aspect of photography pretty intriguing because honestly, it's very, very technical.
Well, Rohan, what if I tell you that we have the same storytelling capabilities in our X60 series? Now, whether you are in a city of blinding lights or marveling at a sky full of stars or just down by the river, long exposure mode will help you see the world in a whole new light.
Absolutely, Vikas.
So Rohan, before I take any more time of yours, I'll let you get back to the work. Let me know if you need anything else.
No, thank you, Vikas. You've been of great, great help. So thank you so much.
Cheers,
for it.
Rohan. Thank you.
Mayara, could we go back to the mark, please?
Gimbal Stabilization 2.0, you can capture what you see. If that's not enough, with the enhanced night photography capabilities, you can go beyond what you can see. And I think it's safe to say that today we are launching a camera with a phone, not phone with a camera. This brings us to the second critical pillar which redefines your smartphone experience, the design. People enjoy true beauty with substance. In a way, it accentuates an elevated smartphone experience. Ultra Slim was the key direction while designing Vivo X60 series, while X60 was created to be as slim as 7.36 mm, X60 Pro carries the legacy forward and is remarkably slim at just 7.59 mm. Meanwhile, it also epitomizes the elegance with its flexible 3D curved AMOLED display and COP screen fitment technology to minimize the bezels. The one design detail which I am sure would catch your eyes is the new dual tone step camera module. 3 cameras evenly match up on the first step. The second step carries seamlessly through the celestial harmony of the phone's color. Think about the time when you held the finest grains of sand on the most pristine beach you have ever visited, or the heavenly touch of innocence as you held your newborn in your arms for the very first time, which in just one moment takes away your entire tiredness of the day. Because a smartphone may be in your hand for more than 8 hours a day, we derived the inspiration from the most graceful touches in our life for the texture of X60 series. In terms of craftsmanship, the X60 series features a silky to touch AG glass with satin finish that feels even better than the usual frosted finish. And its upgraded anti-fingerprint coating means you no longer need to worry about leaving any marks behind. So, what color will the X60 series come in? We wanted to feel the eternal hope of sunshine again, with the soft blues and the purple hues that peek through the morning mist. This is beyond blue. This is brimming with life. This is shimmering in style. This is shimmer blue. And while sunrise brings enthusiasm, the silvery glow of summer night sky brings tranquility. It is profound yet bubbling with emotions. This is midnight black. Sleek, featherweight, AG glass, satin finish, the new dual tone step and emotions. This is the Vivo X60 series. Cameras this revolutionary and design this exclusive deserve commanding processing capabilities. Reimagining the third pillar of the Vivo X series, introducing the Qualcomm Snapdragon 870 for the X60 series. With the octa-core Cryo 585, the core frequency is lightning fast at 3.2 GHz. This translates into a super impressive 10% higher computing power. Not only this, now with Adreno 650 GPU, the graphics rendering for all your gaming need is up by massive 10%. Powerful performance, super impressive games rendering, and excellent energy management. The Snapdragon 870 redefined the smartphone performance. From the moment your finger touches the screen, the phone detects the input at a blinding frequency of 240 Hz and responds in a flash. However, this is where the story gets even more interesting. I am super excited to introduce virtual RAM for the X60 series. Imagine if the highway to work every morning adds additional lanes in a peak traffic for you? Wouldn't it be true blessing? This is exactly how virtual RAM works. It uses an innovative algorithms to utilize the low activity storage space and adds a massive virtual 3 GB RAM. Simply put, your 8 GB RAM effectively becomes 11 GB and 12 GB RAM becomes 15 GB RAM. Magical, right? And all of this while you immerse yourself in a velvet-like 120 Hz display refresh rate. This state-of-the-art 3D curved flexible AMOLED display is carefully fine-tuned with a contrast ratio of 6 million:1 and 100% coverage of DCI P3 color gamut. X60 series is also a proud owner of SGS iCare display, SGS Seamless and SDR10+ certifications. With a breathless performance and a phenomenal display to match it, your favorite online series, your most engaging games and all your social media excitement comes alive on the X60 series. Let's look at all the magic that X60 series brings for you. And finally, presenting the Vivo X60, loaded with pro photography capabilities in an ultra sleek design. This is bound to take your breath away. And this is everything that X60 Pro brings to you. Led by unique gimbal stabilization, you get a pro camera, elegant design, and pro performance. Your inspiration is now your reality. With X60 and X60 Pro, we have gone beyond what we have ever done before to give you the perfect shot, most exclusive design, and mind-boggling performance. So, thank you so much for staying with us for this presentation. But before we go, we have something else to share. absolutely thrilled to bring to you our most powerful smartphone yet. This is the X60 Pro Plus. So, what makes up the plus in X60 Pro Plus? The very first lies at its very heart. Remarkable Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 5nm platform. This is the first chip in the industry to officially adopt the Cortex X1 Supercore. It boasts 22% improvement in single-core performance. In terms of machine learning output, it beats the A78 by twofold. The second and extremely powerful plus is the flagship camera capabilities that we are bringing to the X60 Pro Plus. Introducing an industry-first wide-angle camera with gimbal stabilization. Not only will you be able to capture 114-degree field of view, but also enjoy pro-grade sharpness that gimbal stabilization brings. Equipped with the sensitive IMX598 sensor, the amount of light received by it has been increased by 104% compared to the previous generation, so that you can capture every single detail in it. Moreover, a night scene algorithm specially tuned for ultra-wide-angle mode can increase the single frame exposure time by up to 400% and ISO by up to 264%. So, this was about the main camera. But is one main camera enough for the most extraordinary Vivo phone yet? We decided it is not. Presenting the second main camera equipped with an ultra photosensitive GN1 sensor which captures even the minutest details of your scene. This super sensitive sensor helped us equip a large f1.57 aperture, increasing the light input by 38.8%. With a precision of up to 0.01 lux, a noise reduction algorithm increases the ISO by as much as 140%. And there is more. For pro-grade focusing, the X60 Pro Plus comes with a laser focusing unit which is a staggering 6 times faster and 22% more accurate. Probably the most powerful smartphone camera in the industry. Now, for pro-level portraits, the X60 Pro Plus is equipped with a phenomenal 32MP portrait camera, empowered with a professional 50mm portrait lens. Your portraits will no longer be just gorgeous, they will be breathtaking. Near or far, stability or sensitivity, the X60 Pro Plus has everything what you could ever desire in a smartphone camera. In fact, it is so remarkable that X60 Pro Plus will be showcased at Zeiss Museum of Optics in Jena, Germany as a true icon. And now, the final plus, which will set you apart in a crowd, the design. We deliberated for a long time over what would be the perfect material and color combination for Vivo's top-of-the-line flagship. After going through hundreds of options and iterations, we decided to finally settle with the grace and confident aura of vegan leather finish. Sophisticated yet warm, exclusive yet inviting, and we needed a color to match the enticing combination of feelings. Presenting X60 Pro Plus Emperor Blue. X60 Pro Plus is our boldest attempt till date, setting up a flagship probably like none before it. With the X60 Pro Plus, we didn't just redefine the photography, we have redefined a smartphone. While we are super excited to bring all the awesomeness of the X60 series to you, it's not surprising that we are not the only ones who are impressed with it. Let's listen to what the boss has to say about the X60 series.
My name is Aaron from the Mr. Who's the Boss channel, and I've been asked what my favourite things about the X60 Pro Plus are. So, here are three of them. So the first one is the packaging. It's just rare in 2021 to get a phone that comes with the charger, the case, a cable, and a pair of earphones. Two is the gimbal. So when I used the X50 Pro last year, the gimbal stabilization was good. In a lot of situations, you could tell that it was like a tier above other smartphones. But equally in some situations, they were very similar. That's not the case anymore. The X60 Pro Plus records the most stable footage that I've ever taken on a phone, period. And number three is night mode. This camera is basically Zeiss optics paired with a massive sensor and one of the largest apertures you can get on a mobile phone. And the result of that is possibly the brightest nighttime shots on the planet. And whilst with most phones, night shots kind of deteriorate as you use the ultra-wide lens, because that is where the gimbal stabilization is on this phone, when you're using the ultra-wide, it can hold itself still for like 10 seconds at a time to make sure that it still gets enough light in. Thanks so much for having me.
Well, if Arun is impressed, I'm sure you will be too. The X60 series has delighted everyone who has experienced its magic. And they cannot wait to share their stories with you. Let's take a look at what the top tech reviewers of India have to say about the all-new X60 series.
This is so sleek and premium. And guys, look at this. Zeiss. You know this phone's camera is gonna be truly amazing.
Vivo redefined smartphone photography with the X50. Now they're going to set new benchmarks with this, the new X60 series.
Even in zero light conditions, this phone was able to capture one of the most amazing night shots that I have seen.
Taking the gimbal technology innovation even further with gimbal stabilization 2.0 tech.
True flagship performance with top-of-the-line Snapdragon 8 series processor.
120Hz smooth refresh rate with Snapdragon 800 series processor.
Get ready to redefine smartphone photography.
With the X60 series, besides giving you the best-in-class camera, design, and performance, we are introducing a new avenue to strengthen our bond today, presenting the all-new X League. With the X60 series, you can now enjoy benefits of extended warranty, priority customer support, and complimentary Amazon Prime membership. This is our way of saying welcome to the Vivo X60 series family.
Products this stunning deserve an exciting price. The X60 starts at just rupees 37,990 for the 8 plus 128 GB variant, while the 12 plus 256 GB variant is available at just rupees 41,990. The magnificent X60 Pro is available at just rupees 49,990. And the majestic X60 Pro Plus is priced at just rupees 69,990.
Pre-booking starts from today and sale starts from 2nd April. We also have exciting pre-booking offers and enticing sales offers available across our sales partners.
This brings us to the end of our presentation today.
We hope you are as excited about the Vivo X60 series as we are, maybe even more.
Thank you for being with us today. Stay healthy,
stay safe.